So, you're in the forest. The forest by Londmend. And there are spiders. And Vale actually just scouted ahead using the magic that their new gnomish friend infused into his cloak to remain undetected and completely circle around all these giant spiders and spider-like creatures. And got away with it and came back being like, there's a bunch of fucking spiders outside this old woman's house.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you kids.
So yeah, and now you're relaying the information. What is your plan, team? You don't have an adventurer party name. I feel like that'd be something that should be discussed at some point.
I go to I'm listening to these descriptions and everything. I'm like, Melody.
Melody?
These creatures, are they like spiders in that they have lots of webbing? Is webbing going to be a concern where we're going?
I saw on the floor there was a thin layer of web covering most of the area.
Well, this can be concerning. Webs could certainly hold us in a tight spot. I'm just saying it could be a bit of a sticky situation.
No, does everyone like deliberately jokes. Not laugh? And I was like,
he's a father of four.
Nods, like,
he is a father of four. He can do dad jokes.
Feels like he wanted it to be funny, but it wasn't.
It's
like he just goes.
Welcome to my life. Anyways, so he's like, oh, apparently humor's a little different out here. So, I'm concerned about if we are going to. I mean, if we're not going for the option of curing the forest, we could always make our way in there, but it could be a little tough. I have an idea, and it'll work, but only for two of us.
Okay.
If you want, I can do it.
You might explain the idea?
I can grease up your armor and make sure that you it's a lot more difficult to hold you.
Uh,
Oh, not this! And he kind of like reaches in and pulls out a bottle of like oil. He's like, not this stuff. I mean like magical grease.
As he says this, Melody just walks off. She actually grabs a handful of bark off a nearby tree and immediately casts bark skin on herself. And you see her skin turn sort of a greeny, even darker brownie and harden up. And she's just like ready to fight. And she gets the shield off her back as well and looks more or less ready to fight now.
Well, I'm assuming she's going to be fine with the webs. So I can take care of, I suppose, one of you and myself? Okay, Gilwyn. Okay, I don't intend to go rushing in. I will take care of you.
Right answer.
Can I see you first, Vale?
yes, you may.
I just gonna need you to just come over here. And he actually does pick up that bottle of oil where he's like, not this.
This magical grease will come out, yes?
Always has before.
Very well.
Fills you with confidence, done it? Artificer.
So he kind of goes over and spends some time and eventually just kind of like, bleh, and it takes a minute. But eventually he puts slick on you, which literally makes your armor feel slick to the point where it's one of those like, all right, now let's see if this works really well. It's been a while since I've had to do this. Hey, Gilwyn, can you give him a good old tussle?
This specify.
Like a man grapple and take him to the ground.
Man grapple.
One, I'm kind of small, and two, I'm kind of old, so.
Man grapple.
Pretend he's a girl.
Have you seen I can't really grapple anything.
Oh,
Come on,
boy.
come on, give it a go. Do
He's
not
like
be
shiny
scared.
in like the little bits of light that come down from the canopy. He's like glistening.
You want me to just grapple him? Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
I need a
Athletics
layman's
versus
terms.
athletics. Now, funnily enough, this is actually going to be disadvantage versus advantage because of Gilwyn's lack
Oh
of
yeah.
being good.
Well, this is where you still put out.
This is great. It works.
It's like, so what happens is Gilwood sort of like kind of goes for like a rugby tackle, falls, cracks his head on like a chin. He cracks his chin on like a rock, the other side of where his scar actually is, which starts to bleed. And Vale just kind of like, hey! Oh! Realize afterwards, you go to try and help him up, but he's like, and this whole
Drops
thing
him again.
happens.
Cracks on the head this time. Well, can I just say that's a waste of a nat 20 if I ever saw one.
I don't think such thing
You
exists.
say that, but 2 dice ago I rolled a net 20. So
Yeah, this is true. This is Neil.
This is
welcome
just how
to
Neil
net
does.
20 City.
Ian, I'll tell you why I don't think this is a waste is because he consistently makes my character look useful. I need help.
It's justifying the
This is
entire
true.
concept of the character. If you keep doing these good things, he doesn't need to fight. He just needs to be
He's my
buffing,
squire.
which is the whole point.
So after that's done and he's kind of like getting up, I'm like, well, you get the point, but except it'll work on the webbing as well.
Sid, come here.
Yeah.
You made this, so you may as well take. Do you have a vial? You might need this at some point, probably. Knowing you, I'm bleeding from my chin.
I really wanted Sid to just be like, "You asking me to take your blood, dude? That's so weird."
No, he just doesn't.
Dude, I'm an artificer. That's so creepy. What the?
So when he gets the vial and he's holding it out and he's waiting for you to say what you say, and he's kind of like,
What, you don't think you need this? The blood of a hero.
I actually often need, like, say, a piece of a hero's armor. That comes in handy from time to time. I'm not joking. It's literally a requirement for certain things that I do.
Alright,
Okay,
calm down,
never
Mr.
mind.
Davis.
You know what, though? You know what I do have? Hold on. And he goes out and he pulls out this little thing and he's like, come here, let me get this for you. And he rubs a little honey on it. To, like, stop the bleeding.
Oh, thanks.
It's like an old wives, like.
And immediately starts working on your armor to give you the slick as well, which is the rest of my spells. It's all three
Alright.
of my spells for the day.
Awesome. So both of them are slicked and lubed up. You're ready to keep going. Melody's kind of walked off in this time, but you easily
Well,
catch
she
her
has.
again.
She hasn't walked off completely, but she's standing away, waiting for you to.
I
Fire.
imagine you stood away, and then you got kind of restless and stood a little bit further away,
Yeah.
and got a little rest, like very
Yeah.
slowly moved. Is
Yeah.
how I was imagining Melody. But yeah,
And
you
then-
come
then
back.
she
They
just-
come
then
back.
she
They're
just, like,
glistening.
Then she just calls back, "Heal forest, kill spiders."
How long do we think that would have taken in total?
2 minutes.
So, including my scouting time.
Your scouting time. 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, cool.
So then his armor is no longer advantage on scouting.
Yeah, my
Oh,
cloaks,
yeah.
my cloak. That's what I want. Yeah, my cloaks no longer advantage on stealth is what I wanted to confirm.
Yeah, definitely. We're coming back from that, which seems reasonable. So, are you ready to begin? Are you just going to sort of like walk up to the spider that you know is kind of like in wait?
Yen, I
Well-
wish to climb a tree.
If no one tells Melody to do anything else,
That's
she
reasonable.
will just charge
Give me
at
an
the spider.
acrobatics. All right, I'm going to set you up. I'm going to set up my
Yeah.
boys.
Oh, so I want to climb a tree. I basically want to move into position to land on the spider, or around the spider, and slicey slice.
You're
face.
definitely going to need to do a stealth roll for that after your acrobatics roll.
I am up for that. Let me make sure I'm on normal. Yeah, acrobatics. Hey.
The acrobatics is clean. You just
Yeah,
swoop
yeah.
up a tree
Oh,
like a
Way!
greased monkey.
There's the payback.
Hey, do you want to know a trend? These guys getting surprise rounds. No, you're not going to get a surprise round on you. But we are going to immediately go into combat with you right beside. You literally got all the way up close to it. And then, you know, moving in this greased up armor. And it's magical grease.
I stepped on its leg.
You're like,
of a branch.
Val, you once again justified my magics. You go in there with a magicked up cloak. You come back like a goddamn ninja. You go in there without a magicked up cloak. You're like, yo, who's that guy?
yo, hey, I'm sneaking here. All right, reroll your initiatives.
Clicky on my face. Clicky on my
on your
initiative.
face. Click on your face. Click
Way
on
worse.
your face.
It's way worse.
Ooh, click on your face and press the initiative button.
Lubed up boys, yes please.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of lubed up boys. Alright, wow, even with advantage on their initiative roll, the spider still goes after you,
They
Vale.
rolled a 0. Look at that.
I know, what a noob. It's like he's Ian. Hey.
Hey, I've never rolled a 0 just because I have
I'm
an
fairly
action.
certain you rolled a 0 last session.
Yeah, but not on initiative.
No, not an initiative.
Okay,
I did
so...
roll a 0 on I think a history
Oh wait, I
check
need
or
to do this
something.
little Babbo spider. Babbo spider. Bap bap boop 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 beep 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 beep.
Beep, boop.
And by Babu spider, I mean a spider bigger than any one of you has seen in the natural world. So Vale, you kind of fuck up and you step on this thing and it makes a turning and you just see a mouthful of like like all these like, horrible mandibles and pedipalps and grossness.
Sorry, goddamn.
Was it my spider noise? Dead
Neil's
on.
face when he looked up at the spider.
Anyway, your turn. You actually get the first initiative, which is not surprising. You are a swashbuckler.
Hey. I think. Let me check.
You have a
whether
plus
that's
7
just-
to initiative, which is
Let me
insane.
just check whether that's assassin. That is assassin. Never mind. Okay, I will swing with the short sword.
Yeah, you
I will. Oh god, no you won't.
You see, this is the payback for that 20s.
You misplaced your footing. You try to get your sword out. It's greased. Your gloves are greased too.
No, hey, it's magical grease. It's beneficial only.
If you've not noticed in the chapter that you've done with me, Scott, there's no such thing as just beneficial magic.
There's no such thing
certainly
as
is.
magical grease.
There's no such thing as magical grease.
Oh, an astral.
It's not that you drop your sword or anything like that, but you're up in the tree canopy and you're like, oh shit, I lost my footing, and then you don't fall. That's the bit like that doesn't scare you. You have that lurch, but you don't fall, and you kind of, before you even truly realized it, the spider actually, like much smaller spiders around it, were webbing you up. So you are webbed, my friend. You can do nothing because you just spent your action. Ha! Sucks to be you. Little spider.
I can't try and slice my way out with me bone.
Next turn. Well, no,
I'll
because
be
it's the way it works
very-
is like, you know, you do your full action to do a strength thing to escape. I know you have your bonus action offhand attack, but that's not really how it do. But I get your logics. It'd be cool if it was like a rogue thing where you could do like try to escape in cunning action. But you can't. Fuck you.
What do you mean you can try to escape a cunning action? Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You can disengage as a
You mean
bonus
dis-
It's
action.
not disengaging. He's
all he means.
in a web. He has advantage
Oh!
to it, but he is already in it.
I understand what you're saying. Gotcha.
Right.
This is as an action. Yep, you are correct, sir.
And that's one attack against Melody.
AC is currently 18. I should put back in.
You just use the blue one for AC. It's way easier, and update it on this thing whenever you can. You better do the thing.
Gallagher, Bane the spider hordes.
I've been looking. I was just about to say I've been rolling really well today for monsters, and then it rolled a 1. So Melody like immediately it runs up, and you just like sort of back it away with like the shield and the thing combo, and it goes scrap, like crunching back against the wall. Melody, your turn.
Okay. That having happened, she is going to charge it while casting spell. Oh no, but it has worked.
It is Shillelagh now. Great.
Shillelagh, and she's going to charge it and try and spear this thing against the tree.
Like Shaun of the Dead.
Like Shaun of the Dead.
I
Absolutely a
assume
hit.
19 to hit.
Oh yeah, like easily. Alright, you spear this thing down. It like you spear through some part of its body. It's oozing ichor and just general grossness. It's sort of like grabbing at you, trying. It's not dead, but you're sort of like there, squirming it and wrenching it. And then the big boy. And then the big boy.
Heyo!
Not you, Scott. The other big boy. Not you, silly.
Yeah, I could use a hand.
Like you look up and there's the spiders in the tree kind of be like just about to
I'm
eat
going
him.
to cutting words. It's attack roll. If it
Ooh,
attacks.
absolutely it is. Go ahead and roll for that right now. I will.
I didn't. I forgot that you had cutting words.
I also forgot you had cutting words, and it's exciting. Cutting words is exciting. It's probably one of the most fun things you can
It is,
throw
I
at
like it.
someone.
Not bad.
So it's a -4 to hit, which absolutely it would have been a hit in the cutting words. Describe your cutting words, please.
I think
it's-
cutting words are -1d4 to your attack roll. No, it's 1d4 damage and it's disadvantage to attack. Oh!
No,
Shut
that's
up,
vicious
Scott.
mockery.
Shut up, Scott.
Actually, it's
Scott.
Actually, I don't know why that went like Valley Girl. That wasn't the point at all.
Nothing but 3.5. I thought you were doing vicious mockery. Shut up,
Right.
Scott.
So since
Dean
it's-
knows his shit.
Since it's, since it's a spider and doesn't actually know any language that I know of, I'm just gonna go. Like I assume that's
You're
what a spider
mocking
would do.
it. Yeah,
So I just
that's
go-
definitely what it's making. And it's like, it's doing this, you're making this awful fucking racket, and it was like, because Vale is wrapped up right now, and he's kind of actually cutting his way out, and like he's greased up, and he's almost out by now, because he's almost definitely getting out next turn.
I'm
I
like
just
being
jinxed it.
birthed by the web.
Yeah, and it's just like, the whole spider was like just staring at her, and it's actually, because you're restrained right now and can't attack, it's actually gonna come down from the webs like 1, 2,
that goes,
3,
what you
4,
say?
5, 6.
What you said to me?
What are you saying? Basically, Salny, are you doing anything this turn? Are you off in your own
I
head?
am. No, I'm definitely doing something this
Good,
turn.
because you just I said
I need-
Salny and you were like,
I need to go 1.
you're in
2,
character.
Hold on. 3.
4. Yeah, you're actually
4.
off the camera right now. If you wanted to know where Salny was, he's down here.
Okay, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to whip out my crossbow as I do that, and I'm gonna line up an attack at the large spider thing because now I don't have to chance hitting one of my friends. There's no line of effect,
Absolutely.
and I'm gonna attack with my crossbow.
I'm still gonna flinch anyway.
That's actually an amazing hit.
Oh yeah, what a shot.
It's actually a really good. That's actually an amazing hit.
God.
Scott going like crossbow isn't going to be fucking effective, and then
So
it
he makes
does
the thing over, and he's like, oh, yeah.
probably like a super custom souped up crossbow with like a scope and shit.
He's like, by calculating the vectors involved.
Yeah, this crossbow bolt sails into its head. It doesn't come out the other side. It recoils back. Doesn't understand what the fuck happened. It's a giant spider. Sort of staggers. Maybe one of its legs is sort of like twitching involuntarily. It's actually more scary right now, Gilwyn. Your turn.
Okay.
Gillen's surprised by the crossbow fire.
It's like that forced thumbs up and smile, like, oh shit.
I'm just gonna rapier it.
Sure.
No, Neil. No.
Now the question is, does a spider have nipples?
Spiders do not have nipples. That is a
look.
miss.
Look.
Oh.
I'm busting it all out today, Ollie. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Oh, luck. I was like, look. I'm like,
Oh yeah. Luck.
Yeah, we're
Luck.
like, what are we looking at?
yes.
Luck.
No, it's
The
not as
only
bad.
one having
It's
trouble
not as
with
bad
northern
as
accents.
Scott trying to understand Wookiee. It doesn't. He doesn't get simple words. That's what you have luck for, right? I can't remember what it
Much
was,
better.
but you thought it was a word that is like unrelated. It didn't even sound similar. Great, yeah. It's one of those things where you were almost too scared to strike, and then you pulled through it, and with a lucky shove to the thorax. Speaking of thorax, Vale, go ahead and give me a strength check with advantage to get out of there.
Strength
it-
with advantage, yeah.
Should I change my background to the Forak background?
Is it athletics with advantage?
Straight up strength.
Straight up strength.
Yeah, it's just straight up strength check. That's actually good enough.
Oh,
You
is
sort
it?
of like cutting a little bit with like your dagger in one hand, and you literally, as described, slop out onto the forest floor, greased up. There's like grease dripping from the ceiling.
Hey, it's magic grease. There ain't no real grease there. It's all magic.
It's all magic.
You're
Magic
welcome for
grease.
the advantage.
Yeah, you needed it, and you can move, and then you can't bonus action attack because you haven't attacked yet, but you can still cunning action stuff.
Oh, I can't attack.
You have to
Because that
do
was
your
action.
main action attack to then bonus.
Yeah,
action.
I know it. Yeah, I know it.
I always forget that, but it's.
But yeah, I can't
makes sense.
attack because that was an action. Well, that's
You're
That's
providing advantage, buddy. That's all that matters.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. Right, that's my turn then.
All right, the little spider is going to attack Melody with a little bit of its strength that it has left. And by little spider, I'd like to remind you that this spider is the size of that dog that Melody was cuddling yesterday. Well, today, actually. What is he doing over there? I can't see. I don't know if I want to see. I never liked that song.
I sing it all the time. And my daughter
Melody,
claps. My daughter claps
I
at the
feel
end.
like this might be a horrible beginning of a trend. You get hit. You take a big hit. It's sinking its fangs into you as you're sort of like wrenching the spear into it and the tree. Again, it manages to get its fangs into you, dealing 7 points of damage. And give me a Constitution save, Melody. Should be no
okay.
trouble for a creature of the forest. such as yourself.
Melody.
I
Ian's-
really,
Ian right now is like,
Constitution saves.
I wanted to give you guys
Now,
resistance.
the question is,
man.
has the RV not come across?
I know. Are you just unlucky again? Because that's how it
no,
is.
I've sapped all your luck up now.
No!
I've got it. It's too late.
Wait. Can Dean do anything about that with his lucky? I can't recall.
No.
No, and it only attacks against him or rolls that he makes. Fuck.
I wish I could inspire with a bonus or reaction, but nothing I can do.
The bonus, yeah.
So you take
reaction.
5
Yeah.
poison damage as well as it
Ugh.
bites you, and where the bite starts to swell and fester and go a horrible. Green would be nice for on your complexion, Melody. No, it's a horrible sort of bluish, purpley bruise that starts to
She's
form.
get the poisoned condition. Fuck.
No, actually doesn't have the poison condition,
Oh, thank God.
which is it's so horrible in 5e. Nearly no poison gives it.
Almost every poison gives the poison condition. I thought.
Not like enemy poison.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually it's just poison damage.
damage.
Melody, your turn after it bit you, the little bugger.
Okay, she actually
Maybe my reaction.
lets go of her spear momentarily, sort of takes a step back.
Spear is jammed in it. You can just like let it go.
Yeah, basically. Takes a step back, and then she starts glowing with that by now telltale magic again, and the earth underneath you starts to rumble as she casts Earth Tremor and gets a crap roll.
10-foot radius. Oh, it will hit the other spider. Ooh.
Yep.
I was like, why are you doing that? And then I remembered that spider is a big boy. Okay, great.
they
I mean,
both need to hit.
I'm sorry to say you that weirdly enough, giant spiders have amazing decks.
Nah,
But one already failed. Both failed.
good. This is what I get in return for being hit. I'll
And
take it.
actually, that is enough with the ground starting to shake. and the spear inside the smaller giant spider is enough to it just kind of curls in on itself as it falls off with the spear still in it, and you can just like sort of pluck it back up without much issue. The bigger spider, yeah, it does get knocked onto its ass, fumbling between these guys. Yeah.
Also, it is technically now on difficult terrain. Although that's not going to make much of a difference.
Oh yeah, do you want to draw a circle of that? Because I'm not going to remember. A square.
Neil,
Whatever.
you like drawing things.
Right.
Sorry, I've got the hiccups.
You know,
I've got the vapors. Alright, the
When he
spider's...
draws, it was usually rather profane.
The spider spends its movement to get back up to its feety feets. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, because after me, it's just going to immediately get back up without being any use, but oh well, whatever.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Still has to get out there.
And
Yeah.
then it's going to rapidly attack at Old Gilgil. Old Gil! Gotta get his life together!
Gil.
And absolutely dodges the attack that's coming at it. This thing was slow, it was getting up from being knocked down, plus Vale's behind it, and you're probably like both sort of running around it in many ways. It's fine. Salny.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Because he has advantage on his attack, so why the flip not? Wait, is the big guy down or no?
He's not down anymore, so you don't have advantage.
Okay, so I have advantage on attack because of Vale.
Flanking doesn't count for long range.
Ranged.
You said it did before, like session
Nope.
1 or 2.
Nope, never has.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not stupid enough to engage in melee, so I'll move up and over. So like I still get a distance between me and it, and the whole while kind of reloading the crossbow and preparing it, trying to take another shot. Because I ain't got nothing else, and I will shoot with the crossbow.
I would have loved if you ran in with like your little like random weapons you have, like
I'd
random
have
melee
liked it
weapons,
if you
and
used
just
the
like
crossbow like a pickaxe, just like
Oh,
the arm.
I actually have.
I was gonna say he actually has a pickaxe, which is funny.
But my strength is 11. So.
Yeah.
That's
have
more
them.
than Dale.
That's 5 more than Gil.
Wow.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, that's gonna.
Go ahead, roll that damage.
Not terrible. Could
It's
have been
not a
worse.
kill. It could have easily been a kill, but it's not. It's a beautiful
Doesn't matter.
shot.
The party is seeing him move in with the crossbow and take a couple of nasty shots.
No, this is a brilliant shot. This shot like goes through the fucking thing, leaves a hole. There's no way the survivor's living after this, but it's just sort of still going out of whatever's forcing these things together.
And
Plus,
then
you know,
Sid
death
whistles,
throws. You
and the
know,
crossbow bolt turns around, comes back through.
he's
for a
not
few more
Yondu.
goes.
Okay,
Whoa! I hate that dude. That stupid whistling.
Oh, it's
Ugh.
so cool.
it's probably the coolest thing in the series.
It's-
Gil,
it's-
speaking of the coolest thing in the
it's a
series,
card artifact.
Gilwyn Gallagher, your turn.
I will tend to sit and be like, wow,
Yeah.
why have you been hiding this skill? And I will stab the spider in the face once more.
He's like,
Still Gallagher,
please, I can't see what I'm shooting at.
Vein of the leggy bastard.
That is not a hit.
I don't want to use the look again.
You have advantage.
I don't want to
Oh,
use
you have
Eyes
advantage.
ahead, Eyes ahead.
Because he's flanking.
Shall I just roll normal again?
Just roll him more again. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That's not how we do it, Ollie.
That isn't how we do it. Roll with advantage.
Ah.
That is
Oh.
true, and you
Oh.
Eric it. That is actually still not a hit. That's unfortunate.
Okay,
But
three
you know,
rolls.
the fate, the tangled web of fate. Speaking of a tangled web, Vale.
Hey, I finally get to get a hit in. Right, I'm a bit pissed. I'm gonna stab him in the butt.
You pissed at a spider? That's a bit weird. Why'd you be pissed with a spider?
Because he got his friends to try and web birth me. No one wants a web birth without consent, alright?
I was gonna say some people want it, but yeah. There's
Oh, I actually have advantage, don't
yeah, that's a hit.
I?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a hit.
Right.
Yeah, that is describe your kill against the thrashing spider.
So you know, I'm annoyed at this guy. So the short sword goes up right into the abdomen, and then it goes down and slices the abdomen open on the bottom, and his guts just go. And I take a step back to avoid all the
You don't want to
viscera.
get messy.
Look
You're
at
already
the
coated
edge
in
on that
grease.
thing. It's just incredible.
Yeah, and it stops moving
like
and
a
then
little
does the
swish through the
fucking
air.
spider thing, of crunching in on itself.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
And only with a big spider, you hear it. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
you kill a big spider, and then you get in, and you get a nice warm cuddle.
And I thought they were spooky on the outside.
Well, you are slick, so it should all just kind of like roll off. of
Okay,
you.
so that's that done. You do know, Vale, that there's more ahead. Do you want to use sort of the combat edge you have right now to continue into the hut?
I mean, I'm happy. I've got the adrenaline flowing from this combat now. I mean, guys,
I'm happy to continue. I want to heal a bit before we go any further. But
so Melody.
Is that Melody? I'm
No.
happy to-
Oh, hello.
not literally. Vale
Melody
didn't say it.
would be rather
Neil didn't say it in
No.
Vale's voice. I assumed that was out of character.
No, I know, it's just funny.
So Melody go. Melody hurt. Melody heal.
I like the idea that Melody
Melody-
changes on the dime. Well, actually, I need to fucking heal first. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in no rush.
Melody will actually reach into her pack and pull out what looks like a water skin. Actually, she pulls out what looks like 2 water skins and just drink them. And it isn't until you see her seem to heal that you realise those were potions of healing in water skins. Huh?
Fuck you.
Is she Stone Cold Steve Austin and like crash it together?
You need to drink both of them, that'd be crazy.
Well, it's a D. I've lost more than half my health. They're D4s, aren't they?
They're 2d4 plus 2.
2D4 plus 2. Oh, right.
You only
okay,
need
that's
one.
only
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting.
You probably would get
2D4
out
plus-
both and be like, drink one and be like,
Yeah,
bag
probably.
it.
If we're doing this with the intent to keep initiative the way it is, then
Oh yes.
is that
Come
how we're
on,
doing
my
that? Ollie?
healing.
Yeah, that would
rolls.
be if you're just like go right now and charge. Yeah.
I will inspire Eraville, my good friend.
Awesome. So I shall
Hello.
So
reveal.
far, I've used Cure Wounds and drank a healing potion, and all have got maximum rolls. I'm not complaining.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Wow.
All
combat
those
music
other
comes
rolls.
back. Hell yeah.
Shut up.
Right, yeah, I'm ready to charge.
Charge away. All of you move forward.
hold on for a second here. Let me just. I
60
got a
feet.
bit of a. Oh, all right, there we go. And where's that
60.
damn cat? I don't want it to get hurt out here.
How much would you like us to move on?
60 feet.
Pawing a spider off to the side, and he kind of goes over and scoops it up. Stay up here. It's a little dangerous in these woods.
I moved 60 feet.
I move 50.
That's fine with me. And then I'll roll
Well, I'm
initiative
a
for these
gnome,
ones.
so.
The little spiders will use the same initiative they used to.
I'm a
That's
gnome.
just how it works.
Alexa made by Forek grow. The little picture, it's so cute.
What? Oh. Made by Forex.
You can tell it's made by Forek. Look at that shit roll.
Too fucking.
This potion.
This potion or shit.
This potion is shit. It's not good.
Fucking hey. Yeah, this fucking Ettercap, you guys charge out the forest and take it entirely by surprise. So, yeah, it's Vale charging into combat. Go, go, go.
And clearly I'm Scott's gonna like this. Clearly I'm afraid that they've got some ranged weaponry, so I'm zigzagging my way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You gotta slalom sometimes.
This is the only reason why. It's the only reason I can move that way.
And I'm gonna have to
It's either
take
that
my,
or you're fucking playing Tetris. Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna have to
those
take
can
my
move.
bonus to dash to get into range for this.
Like the idea of you like Resident Evil tank controlling there.
That
And then,
is a little too close to home.
And then I once again, guess what I'm doing? I am going to use my short sword.
I mean, you might as well,
Ollie's-
it's got a +1.
Ollie's checking distances and it's scary.
It's not me. I haven't.
No, that's
I,
me.
I'm
Oh,
green.
okay.
You can't see me against the grass.
An 8.
18. Big hit, big hit, big hit, boys.
Big it, lad.
Big it, lad. Come
Fucking big it,
on.
lad.
Slash across the chest.
Yeah, it's a good hit. It has no real form of resistance. It was very surprised. It was barely trying to defend itself and it's not wearing armor. You just easily like go as if you were attacking a man in armor, just slashing in the core ports and de-resed it. What? Anything else you want to do?
That's my turn. Cause
Melody. Melody.
Melody is going to, again, that magical glow around her. And this time, you see plants start to grow
Are you doing entangled?
from out of that area there, next to this small spider, as she casts Entangle. Any creature within a 20-foot square from a point within range is being attacked by plants. So, we'll actually draw.
On
Yeah.
there.
Ooh.
We're 20 foot from starting there, which should cover this thing as well. I mean, I know your
it's a 20-foot
thing isn't
square. Oh no, wait, I've done a.
Oh, if it's 20, sorry,
20-foot square is a little different to.
Oh yeah, right.
When they do
okay.
a 20-foot
I'm being
radius thing, so it's actually
Yeah, sorry, I'm being
quite
an
small.
idiot. If it's 20 foot square, I'm being an idiot. I would actually put it
Yeah.
nearer so that it catches this thing, but not Vale.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Now I need to do the save. Strength save will be restrained. Let's see if this boy has strength, or if he's just going to be like a big spooky monster that just gets instantly killed by Vale.
Scary spider-tons.
Nice.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What's your
So
spell save
sorry.
DC, Melody?
my spell save DC is 14.
Yeah, it fails. It's restrained. Now the rubber band is on the other claw. Alright, and that's your turn,
And
unless
I've
you want to
moved,
move.
so yeah, I've.
Alright, little speeders.
Little speeders.
Little speeders in the past.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
His face. So
What are you
cool.
on about? Are you making fun of someone's face? Is it my face?
No, melodies.
Melody's face is fine. I designed that face.
I wasn't
Melody,
really-
you get hit for 2 damage and give me a Constitution save.
Of course, I get hit.
Yeah, you'd get used to it, Arvine. You already are used to it. Your character, Caitlyn, was a rare breath of luck for you. Actually, you do make the save. Significant.
I do? Wow.
Yeah. And then this one is going to.
Anyone else here, Ollie?
No,
They dead.
I'm here.
Oh,
he just wasn't saying anything.
I've always been here.
It looked like you
Gilwyn,
still
why do you have a
did.
little line in your face? What's wrong? Can you guys not hear me?
Yeah,
You
no,
said
we can.
something and then nothing came out. Or
Well,
rather,
that's weird.
You
Skype
just
didn't
had like
press.
one horrific like possession moment.
I'm like a
Where it was
ghost.
like,
Well, that's what happens when you fight with magical spiders. In fact, it's actually going to be coming from the trees, like spookily like. Salmi!
Oh no, don't move him there. Oh no.
Go to Gnome.
Well,
I like how there's always
he's
a delay.
gonna move up. He's gonna be like 5, 10. Oh no, he's not. I just noticed that one right there. 5, 10, 15. Since
Can you just be somewhere where I can have you
there's
on
like
camera?
a gap. Yeah, that looks like a safe shot. So he kind of lines over. He's like, oh, blast! There's not any clean shots. All right, Gilwyn, distract it. And then he's gonna line up his shot with the crossbow.
What could possibly go wrong?
Look at me, spider.
oh,
Oh no.
look at me! Oh!
And this is why I don't shoot into melee.
Now, luckily, Salni, you don't hit Gilwyn. I'm not going to be that mean. I'm not going to destroy the friendship before it begins. But you do sort of drop the crossbow while you're trying to go at it. Maybe you felt like a spider starting to crawl on you. Maybe it wasn't even
I got
there.
a little grease on my hands.
Got a little
I did not
greasy
fire all the way
hands.
on.
You know,
Yeah.
everyone knows what it's like at the end of a Friday night with greasy hands. But you drop the crossbow as it's triggered to fire, and it fires up, and it fires up like and scratches you in the side of the face, which you know could have been so much worse. But it still deals a whole 6 damage to you.
What the fuck?
We need to finish this. We had to finish this combat and turn around and found Soundly with like a crossbow bolt embedded in half his face.
6 points damage!
Oh yeah.
Oh, so it's better than what that would have been. Christ on a cross, 6 points of damage. Jesus. Alright.
Crossbows are dangerous.
And I pick up the crossbow and go, yep, and put it away.
Like this moment of sobriety, like. Gilwin, you heard that. You might have not necessarily seen it.
Yeah. So first, I will rapier the spider.
Nice. Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Yeah.
That is not enough to kill the damn thing, but is enough to sort of impale it, like.
I distracted the spider, buddy.
And as a reward, I will healing word you by going, "Hey, you clumsy gitch, watch yourself," and cast healing word.
That's funny.
Hello.
He is worried about your jaw. He thinks something's wrong.
Hey.
Alright. Monstery, moonst.
Cool, I get to keep the little scratch. Muchas gracias, bonito.
So
I
it
don't speak
immediately, it actually isn't going to try and get out of the webbing right away. It's kind of just going to reflexively, because this is almost a beast. It's going to
attack while it's restrained. Let me
on the
look.
type of restraining. Depends on the type of restraining.
Actually, a quick reference.
What's that, Kilwin?
I meant to do an arrow.
You have
Creatures'
disadvantage on
rolls
attack
have
rolls.
disadvantage.
That's what I was gonna do,
Yeah.
because it's just like wildly attacking at Vale.
God, because we had it with Wyson 2 weeks ago.
That is true.
I forget.
Well, I don't give a fuck about the rules. This has become painfully clear to the audience. Okay, the first one is a horrifying miss because it's being like pulled back by the vines and it's like clawing at you, and then it makes one lurch to bite at you full force. Spider boy, spider friend. Now he's just like sort of pulled back, grabbing and trying to attack at Vale, but completely uselessly. Vale, you have advantage on him. He is. I'm sorry, he's up here. Salny's down there, which is the problem, and then I have to go back up here for Vale.
I'll make it quick.
Yeah, that's quick.
Short sword, sneak attack, and parrying daggers coming in as well.
Oh. Jesus.
That's a hit.
So, max damage on the parrying dagger.
Vale is a damage machine. You do not slay this thing instantly. It is a tough thing. It's very broad, very muscular. And when you're slashing away at it, you're not necessarily always slashing away at muscle. It's like a weird amalgam of mammal and spider. But it is definitely bloodied. It is trying to pull away. The vines are trying to almost pull it in and like gripping inside the wounds to tug further, which are hurling away hunks of flesh. It is horribly injured. What do you do? Stop that. Scott.
Who's fake killing that spider?
I'm assuming it's Scott, because he's
Opportunity
hiding his
attacking with
face. Melody.
Okay, once again.
Got spiders in my lungs.
And the stabbing it in the face with a spear. Like,
You don't need to roll slowly every time. But
This
yeah,
time it
he
misses,
knows
I
it.
imagine.
Ooh. I actually need to check that. You're either you hit it bang on or you're one away. You're one away. It just skidded away. Like you're not the fastest creature. You're a little predictable. It skidded around you.
Is it just me who's having trouble hearing Ollie? He carries on cutting it out.
I'm
is-
fine.
You are
My
a
internet's
teeny
not
bit
bad. I
quiet.
think Skype's doing a fuck. So you know how it is.
Oh, that's a lot better if you just speak into the mic.
No.
Wow. That's funny how that
Yeah, you
works.
missed. You suck. Fuck you.
Yeah. I heard that
It
bit.
attacks you back. Oh, you heard that bit, huh?
You sass me.
You put your mic in front of you, Oliver. in front of you.
Oh, really, Mr. Delric?
There you
I
go.
am always
Fucking
thankful
right
for
there,
your
right there.
continued
Jesus Christ.
teaching of me, my Jedi master. For I am but a
it's okay, buddy.
Padawan.
Oh
But if
yeah,
you want-
you could totally do a Padawan braid, dude.
Okay. Melody, guess what?
Do a hole.
You get hit. Make me a Constitution save. You take 3 damage.
Hello, Constitution save.
And welcome to
You're fine.
D&D
Was that a
You saved, yeah.
pass?
Yeah, you're fine. You passed. You're fine is either you passed or you failed, and I'm not telling you, which is usually more worrying, I guess.
Okay. Also, I need to make a concentration save for the entangle because
Yeah, because you got hit. Yeah. I believe the DC is just 10. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Speaking of not worrying about it, Gilwyn, you're getting attacked by a spider. Don't worry about it.
But now I have...
Behave, children. Gilwyn, you dodge. Salmi, your turn. Salmi all the way down here, making the whole thing more awkward. It's your turn, old man.
It's your turn, Scott.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what the hell I'm going to do with my turn. I don't want to shoot Dean.
Bring it.
Slap your bum and taunt that spider.
Oh, rabid style.
And I can't move diagonally, so I can't actually get there. You know what I mean? So like to get behind him is supposed to be 25 feet, but it's actually like
So,
45 feet.
Gilwyn, your turn.
No, hold on. Actually, you know what I can do? Come to think of it, I'm sorry. You know what I can do? I can move up to here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, I can actually give Gilwyn advantage on his attack roll by giving him 8 another.
What's aid another?
it's like.
Oh, you mean
it's
help.
when I use
Help,
aid
help action.
for
Help
yeah,
action. Yeah, cool.
with my mastermind.
Yes. I mean, you're diagonal, and you know diagonals don't exist, but I'm going to allow it.
So
because you're
here we go.
insulting.
My computer's not moving it. There we go. Bam.
Great,
Now,
golden
next
find.
one.
Gilwyn, you have
Anybody?
advantage on your attack.
Give him a slap on the bum and say, "Go get him."
Go get him, Tiger.
Not that. So I go up there and I'm just like, oh, sorry about that. You know, the thing needed to be greased up and stuff, but here I am. And I'm like pulling out this pick, and you're looking at the pick that I'm holding, and it's like really small in your hand, but a good size of mine. You think it's a miner's pick, like legit, like mining for gold or minerals or something. And I'm like, we'll get him. And I'm like waving it around, like distractingly at the creature to give you advantage on your attack
If you
roll.
didn't see the character creation stream, Salmi has all the collection items for resources, like he's a level 1 adventurer. It's great. Gilwyn, attack away, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do some crazy shit.
That is the crazy shit. He's gonna do it.
No, I'll just go with... Ooh, no. No, I won't.
That's a good hit.
Straight rapier.
Yeah, that's a kill.
Yes.
It was kind of so busy watching Salmi's erratic movements that you can easily just like clean kill. What's not going to be a clean kill is killing the Ettercap. It is knows it's dying here. It's a wild beast. It can sort of understand that a little more than sometimes intelligent ones can.
Wolf in a corner.
But he's just going to flailingly attack. As it
Not
did
even trying to break
before.
free.
Not even trying to break free.
We're breaking free.
No, we're not actually. We're doing the opposite of that. So it tries to claw at you. Very nearly hits, but doesn't. Sort of like probably almost scratches at your face. Maybe it touches your face, but doesn't get like the meat behind the attack. You know, I need the meat.
He just reached out like stroked my face. Just like
That's what happens when you get a 1 when you're fighting like an orc or something. And then the second one is useless. Surveil.
I shall do the deed. Swing.
It's a hit. It is a kill. It falls back into the entangled vines that sort of continue to eat away at it.
And then 1, 2, 3. And I will I've got advantage again. Parrying dagger. And this will be a sneak attack.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think you could do
Oh,
that.
and so 10 damage.
That's actually a kill as well. Vale with the ending fight double kill. Get used to it. Vale is the real fighter in the team by a lot.
Swashbuckle!
He has a magical sword. It makes things easier.
He has a magical sword.
That does make
he
things
has a bard and a druid helping him. So
true, yeah.
that's that.
It's
The mystery.
Like one time when I nearly got hit, it's like help, and the bard goes, no, you don't.
So, with that, it's a little late. So the mystery of what's going on in the hut and what's all the spiders going on. That was a great sentence. We'll have to leave for next week. But the party is unified together. And what a party it's turned out to be. I did say that Chapter 2 would be a lot more traditional adventure-y. And in both good ways and bad. But why don't we go around and introduce ourselves, starting with this lovely chap here at 2 o'clock. Neil. You're a 2 o'clock man. 2 in the morning, 2 p.m. No other times.
I am the Tissue King this week.
You had a lot of tissues today.
And I have got quite a sizable pile of tissues next to me. I usually at this point plug the others shamelessly. So I'm going to do so. Bonus points if you noticed I'm in a different locale today.
You discussed it at the start of the stream, boy.
Nah, we didn't. Nah. Don't know what you're on about. Yeah, I'm quite tired right now. Cool. Right, I'm gonna plug mode. Here we go. Right, first person to plug is Ian. He relentlessly posts so much on his Twitter about all sorts of anime and weeby games, and it really is relentless. And he needs to find something better to do with his time. Please help him.
Send him hobby ideas on Twitter.
Scott and Ollie both stream, and they put a lot of effort into it. As you can see with how excited Scott has been with blowing into his jar and his green screen. And
The
all
jar
the
looks
tools
so
and
gross with the
props.
green screen.
And,
It's like green and fluffy.
They've been creating a custom class, which has been a lot of work, and Ollie's been creating a lot for this new chapter, which has been quite a lot to do and set up in time. So they've both been working really hard at that. You know, give Ollie more work to do by asking him for commissions and stuff, and eventually you'll see him break. And Dean makes lovely music, edits videos, and also posts some videos of himself as well. And I believe you do a little bit of streaming as well.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, why don't you discuss that, Dean?
Dean, if that really is your real name.
Dean!
Hello, I'm
This is
Dean,
this is what the fans want.
and I make YouTube videos.
Oh, take me now!
Down to the Paradox City where the glass is green and the girls are pretty.
Basically,
you please take me home?
I actually like that reference, Scott, and that's very rare that happens with you.
I'm Dean Cutty everywhere. Literally everywhere.
I'm 100% Dean Guy.
50% Dean.
100% pure Dean Cutty. No bits.
Go on, I don't want the pulp. I like the Dean, I don't want the pulp. I know Scott likes the pulp, and I respect him less for it. That's probably how he can grow the beard. It's all to do with pulp.
Depends on what you're saying that I like that's pulpy.
And I make music. And videos.
Thank you. So, Arvine, I mean, Neil basically gave you the best description that we could for you, but why don't you talk about yourself for about a
I
minute?
feel like I need to talk about Neil in response.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so Neil is a really cool dude. He's really entertaining. If only he ever actually tweeted anything,
If
we
only
might
he
see more
used
of
the
it.
Twitter. If only he tweeted the amount of dumb shit he messages me.
He would be so popular. Just...
Neil, it's okay. Twitter is only for politics, okay? Politics. Nothing else.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always
And
on
Ollie for president. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
of.
Scott.
Yeah, Neil basically said everything about me, so I'm just going to steal Scott's time as well. Yeah.
I mean, for sure, we all know what Scott does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Shit.
End of stream.
Shit post.
Scott, what's up? Who are you? Do
Nothing.
you?
Nothing. Lost Initiative is back. Tuesdays is doing a slight transformation. Thursdays I'm an undead thing because I lost it on Wednesdays, and I'm tired. I kind of want food and sleep.
And on Friday we have
So-
the Eberron stream that's in a very interesting place right now.
Nah, that's normal.
It's always in an interesting place, but like I feel like we're more likely that someone's gonna die place than normal.
Or murder. More like this.
Die or commit murder, or be on the run, or
All of the above.
all of the above. All right.
It's okay.
Been there.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. That you don't want to go around kidnapping or killing people.
Nah, that's what a little undead dwarf told us. So, and then there's me. I do everything. I am a painter and a streamer. Scott is
I
in the
do
darkness. Bye. I'm gonna do an art stream on the Friday. That is 9 p.m. BST, and also on Tuesdays. And after that, I play The Sims. Me playing The Sims is fun. You just hang out and we talk about nothing and vampires and things. We actually have vampires in The Sims. But on Sunday, most importantly, I'm playing Mario Rabbids. That I managed to basically get Dean to buy because it's so fun. It doesn't even have online multiplayer, but I'm like, just get the fucking game. It's good. And I might stream on Saturday. I don't know what, but I do want to stream something on Saturday. I don't know what. And that's about it. That's it. That's the show. Feel free to tell me if you like everything that's good. Tell us all about the characters. Join us on the Discord. And we'll see you next week.
Did you add those things to your Patreon? Are they worth mentioning?
Yeah, they are a thing. Oh, yeah. If you want to support these guys, as in Gilwyn, Vale, Melody, and Sid. Ugh. What a gross name. You actually can, by supporting my Patreon at a certain level,
wiring
you can actually give magic items and care packages to the party. So that's cool. But anyway, that's that. Bye. Go away. Leave this place.
Electrum wires,
Leave this
please.
place.
Electrum wires.